Good evening everyone, Kalla here. Welcome to my livestream, glad you could make it today. So today is more Voice of Cards, The Beasts of Burden. Last time we arrived at a town with a lot of weirdly nice people, except when monsters are concerned, in which case they're particularly nasty, and this is all to do with their religion. So they don't really like Trallis, who's half monster. And anyway, they sent us to this ruined edifice that is full of monsters, where apparently they used to worship, to go and retrieve a stone tablet that may or may not reveal the way to the place we want to go. And we got it. So it's time to go back to town and find out what's going on with that. So back to the Village of Light.
You look at Trallis and say, you don't have to go into the village if you don't want to.
That's good, offering Trallis the ability not to go into the village full of people who hate her.
She assures you that it's fine, and comes along anyway. As you make your way into town, the apothecary approaches. Before you can say anything, the man blurts out an apology to Trallis.
Hello, Ethereal. How you doing?
The sudden contrition is a surprise, and not just to you. Legol and Polka are clearly taken aback, too.
Though I may have been attempting to hold fast to our creed, you are still half human, and my behaviour toward you was foul.
The guru must have explained things. Everyone in the village has accepted Trallis by the sound of it.
Cool? Question mark? I'm still really suspicious of this town. Just like, really suspicious. What happened to my mustache? I'm not wearing the stick-on mustache for this stream. Stick-on mustache is just for being Poirot. You have the stone tablet, which must mean the monster is defeated. I thank you.
The guru accepts the tablet and runs a loving hand over it. This little piece of stone is an integral part of our town's rituals. One might go so far as to call it the soul of the village. You find it all a little bit unsettling. Hoping to move the conversation along, you ask what is written on it about New Terra. The guru gives a deep bow of the head at your question.
Did she lie to us about it having information about New Terra just to make us go get it? I'm afraid what I said about the tablet having the way to New Terra recorded on it was a fabrication. I am sorry. She did.
You're stunned at the news. She lied to you in order to get you to retrieve the tablet.
How rude. You tricked us?
Your shoulders tremble as you ask, "You tricked us?" But the guru replies in a solemn voice, "You do not need to worry. New Terra does exist, and I know the way there."
Oh, so bringing the tablet back will obtain us the way to New Terra. It just wasn't on the tablet, so that's fine.
It is found to the north, beyond a massive cliff that towers over the land, called the End Wall.
The End Wall, huh?
She goes on to explain that to get there, you must travel through the cave to the north.
That's what's up that suspicious little valley thing that we went down earlier and were like, why is there nothing here? Right?
With that, she offers a final prophecy. What you seek shall be found in New Terra. There's something desolate in her expression.
Hey, the guru's flip side story. Born with the power of prophecy, I have a mission, to be a guiding light that all might live without doubts in a world fraught with suffering. I shall guide all to the proper path, and will give everything to fulfill my duty. So when we meet again someday, will you pat me on the head and tell me I did a good job? Father, Mother. Ah, the guru wants head pats.
The moment you leave the shrine, you sense that something is amiss.
Alright.
The village is suffocatingly quiet.
Is this where the other shoe drops in this weird village?
Polka lets out a little scream and points at a villager collapsed on the ground. The old man has breathed his last.
Oh.
Stay alert, Legol whispers so that only the group can hear.
Find out what happened in the Village of Light. Hey Nick, how you doing?
The old man is dead, his gentle face frozen.
They're all dead.
The boy is dead, surrounded by artificial flowers. The woman is dead, but the hand on her full stomach suggests her end was met in satiety. A bottle of medicine has tumbled over next to the corpse of the apothecary. Having examined several of the bodies, Polka reports that the cause of their death appears to have been suicide by poison.
Alright.
You remember the desolate expression on the guru's face, and you realize you need to rush back to the Shrine of Light.
Find out if the guru is okay. Well, sounds like a normal cult thing.
Legol rears up and breaks the door open with a mighty kick.
What have you missed so far? We returned with the tablet. Apparently it doesn't have the way to New Terra on it. The guru lied to us, but she did know the way to New Terra and told us it. And then we left and everyone's dead. And she wants headpats, yes, that's true. She's also probably dead.
The guru is collapsed, bleeding on the ground. You run over to her and try to help her sit up. Her eyes flutter open, and she looks over your group. They have all passed without incident then, she says with a feeble smile.
Why?
You take one of her limply hanging hands and ask, why? She said as much. They have a creed here in the village, and that creed is absolute. Be kind to people and kill monsters. And
did they all kill each other? Did they all kill themselves because they were terrible to Trellis? Death to those who break the creed.
This village's hatred for monsters runs deep, having taken root long, long ago. Those feelings cannot be changed, nor can the creed. The guru produces the stone tablet from the ruins. So long as we have this, our souls shall be guided to their rest, she murmurs. Trollis bursts into tears and says that this was all her fault.
It's not your fault, Trellis. No one's blaming you for being half monster. That's not something you can help.
No, says the guru softly. It was mine. She was prepared for this and invited you in with full understanding of what would happen. Despite all of that, she still wished to get the stone tablet back from the monster.
Is there any point in that if everyone that's going to deal with the tablet is dead? And I am tired. Now I can finally see Mother and Father again.
They were all tired. The many years of being caught up between their hatred and their creed had made the villagers and the guru alike exhausted with life. With one last word of thanks, the guru gently breathes her last breath.
All right.
Thus did the monster-loathing village pass to dust. A visceral demonstration of what happens when you mix faith with hate.
Lesson of the day. Oh wait. The beast tamer collapses, poisoned. The party seeks refuge in the Village of Light. Alas, the people of this village are boar monsters. They torment Trallis, their bigotry birthed by their religious beliefs. Yet who should step in to save our heroes but the religion's young guru? The guru tells them where to find a certain stone tablet. But when our heroes return to the Village of Light, They find every last inhabitant dead. Chapter 5. The End Wall. I mean, there aren't any shops to loot in this village, remember? It just has an inn.
You and your companions dig long, deep holes, graves.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, but before the little cutscene kicked in was, lesson of the day: religions that start from hate are a really bad idea.
You feel it's only right to give the dead a proper burial. That's one grave complete. You let out a long sigh. You wonder how the others are faring.
Check in on my companions. Oh, there's Polka.
You find Trollis and Legol filling one of the graves. Trollis is in shock. Had she not come to the village, everyone might still be alive.
Once again, Trollis, not your fault.
They made their choice. We bear no responsibility for their fate, Legol says, trying to comfort her.
Exactly, Legol.
Silence hangs in the air. They break ground on a fresh grave. You leave them be. Polka gazes at the Shrine of Light, where the guru lived with her family. You ask Polka if perhaps it was better this way. He shakes his head and says there are many things in this world he does not understand. As you leave, you hear him speaking softly to himself.
I just hope she's been reunited with her parents.
Though closure yet escapes you, the graves have been dug. The party agrees it is time to sleep, or at least to try.
Next day.
The village is all too quiet as your party rouses from slumber. Everyone sets about preparing to pass through the cave leading to the end wall.
Find the cave in the northern wasteland. I have my suspicions as to where it is. I guess we'll find out pretty soon if I was right. Hail, you there! Oh, it's him again. He's moved.
Glancing over in the direction of the shout, you see the roving merchant waving his whole arm at you. Trollis was able to make a full recovery thanks to the info he passed on. You acknowledge him with a slight nod, deciding to stop by the market later so you can properly express your gratitude.
I'm assuming that, yeah, the cave is there. I was right. It was suspicious when it was just there earlier with nothing.
The merchant sees that Trollis has recovered and lets out a sigh of relief.
What a rare... I'm so glad she's recovered. It's a miracle.
He asks after the apothecary with curative-making prowess. It seems he wishes to replenish his stock.
Well...
Alas, the apothecary is... You tell him of the tragedy that transpired in the Village of Light. The man falls silent for a time. I should like to set off some fireworks then, in honor of the dead.
Ooh, fireworks. Firework noises. Yeah.
The fireworks are only briefly visible in the bright light of day.
Thank you, Ethel. As I said, it wasn't too bad, sickness-wise. It was basically, I believe, a migraine. It just meant I needed to go and sleep, basically. Because that's the only way I can recover from that.
You can't help but think they would be prettier if this place ever experienced nighttime. Your thoughts then turn to the departed villagers.
Oh yeah, I forgot this place doesn't have nighttime. Enter the roving market? Yep. Did this blacksmith have anything I wanted? Sorry, armorer, not blacksmith. New weapon! Right, and then we'll upgrade Polka's staff. And upgrade Trellis's whip. Okay, it looks like Knight's Chainmail is going to be universally good for those two. And Martialist's Scarf universally good for these two. How many gold nuggets do I have to sell? Not a huge amount. Chunky gold nugget. Medium gold nugget. At least I'm gonna be able to improve like one person's armor. Is there anything here that I can just get rid of that I don't want? Because, like, I'm not sure I'm going to use, like, these destructor boxes and things. Let's just keep, like, one of each of them. Because I do need to make some room in the good old inventory. These things I pretty much want to keep. Yeah, okay. And yes, I could sell my old gear, but yeah. feel like we should get... yeah, let's upgrade Legol's armor. Because he's the slowest. Right. Alright, we're just gonna have to wait till we next find one. Oh, does this guy have any more quests for me?
Ah, perfect timing, the merchant says. I was hoping you'd catch me a venom slime. 2 stars or above, as usual.
Venom slime. Do I have one of
He
those?
then procures a picture and shows it
I mean,
to
I
me.
know I have a venom slime, but I don't know
It
if
looks
it's 2
like
stars.
this. Apparently, its beautiful purple body has earned it the name Jewel of the Wasteland. You make note of the information and bid the man farewell.
Yeah, I think mine's like 1 star, right? Let's double check on that. Venom slime. Yeah, venom slime is 1 star. Alright. Should I just head out then? Hey, let's check. Yeah, all it says is Jewel of the Wasteland. Time to go Rimuru hunting. You know what, let's just walk our way over there and maybe we'll find a slime. No. Maybe.
To battle.
That's not a slime. Distinctly not a slime. We should have rested at the inn. Poor Trellis. Part of me does want to, like, obtain this slime. No slime.
To battle.
Gargoyle's still so OP. Event! Ooh!
Something is kicking up a cloud of dust in the distance. You look a bit more closely and see that it's a monster charging toward you at speed.
Is it a slime? If it's not a slime, I'm not interested.
And it is very upset with you.
Oh no, it's the teeth worm.
You take my child, it say. Trollis whispers to you.
Yeah, I probably did. gonna run from it. Revenge. Well, it wants revenge. I'll let it have revenge.
Your kind took my parents and everyone I've ever loved, you scream, readying your weapon.
Revenge on revenge, huh? And you know, speaking of Rimuru, over here in the UK, the Slime movie is coming out in cinemas in like a couple of weeks. So that's kind of cool. Am I a fan? What? Have I reincarnated as a slime? Yes. I'm not actually caught up though. I'm about half a season behind. So I need to fix that soon. For more than one reason. One, before I go and see the movie, and two, because the new Weishwartz set is out around a similar time. And I don't want to be spoiled for plot points by cards. Another video game of Weishwartz would be great, except I think it's probably a rights nightmare. Buy the cards but don't open them until I see it. Oh. Well, luckily, it comes out like 2 days after the movie's out here, so given that I'm gonna catch up before I watch the movie, I'll be fine. Well, can the tail toad actually hit this time? Not only can it hit, it can crit.
The wretched beast briefly wriggles in agony on the floor, then breathes its last.
I don't need to worry about out of stock. That's because I pre-ordered those boxes a long time ago.
You pick up something you see lying beside its corpse.
Hey, a bill of godly fortune! Hey, Wasteland! Provide slime. It's a slime! As you said, time to use it on a slime encounter. It's not just slime, but we'll go for it! Eliminated. Treasure discovered. I need a 2-star slime. 2-star or above slime. Do you think we can find that in here? And who wants to choose this box for me? Middle? You buy singles, do you? I have problems with singles being out of stock for things. That's a gold nugget! Oh, there wasn't even a slime. There wasn't even a slime. Good spot here. Excellent. Get him to give me a premium on that gold? No! Never mind then.
Get him. What set, if any, did I regret buying TCG-wise? Is there any I actually regret, in a way? I mostly just stick to buying sets for, like, series as I like, which I think helps on not regretting them, because I'm just buying them because I like the characters. Which of course does mean that I sort of look at how many cards I have and I'm like, I should get rid of some of those. Battle time.
But wait, I like all of those things. And will I open the slime cards in a video? Maybe. I've got like 9 boxes though, so it might be kind of long. Yeah, 9 boxes is half a case for Vijsport, so I should be pretty close to a playset out of that, because you typically get, unless you're really unlucky, 2 playsets out of a full case. So 9 boxes should get me close enough that I can just single the rest. Is there any sets I regret not buying? Good question. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. Right, we need to use this bill of Goldie Fortune. We need that slime. Provide slime. Alright. Left, middle, or right? Find me slime. Left, okay. Did-dun. 2-star slime! Success! Success has been had. Good job. Sir, I got your slime.
Have you found a venom slime? The merchant asks. Remember, I need one that's 2 stars or above.
Why does he want a venom slime, though?
The merchant looks at the summoned monster closely, then says he would like to take a bit of its outer layer. And then...
And then what?
After scraping off a bit of its slime, he tells you that he plans to use it in a medicine. The more vivid the color, the higher the price he can sell it for.
Medicine.
If I can successfully cultivate this, then, he murmurs, trailing off with a grin. After a moment, he clears his throat, then thanks you.
Hey, quality on myself. And my upgrade to 3-star. Established monster tamer.
I may ask for your help again in the near future, he says with a smile. Until then.
Is this like snake oil or actually healthy? I mean, I was assuming that medicine in this case was a euphemism for poison, but it could be wrong. Let's just check if he's got anything else.
Hello there, the merchant greets.
Aha.
I have another request for you. Could you capture me a gargoyle?
I've got one of them.
As always, it must be 2 stars or above. He then procures a picture and shows it to you. It looks like this. Gargoyles are said to inhabit old buildings, such as religious ruins. They are dangerous monsters that pretend to be sculptures, only to later attack adventurers. You make note of the information and bid the man farewell.
Yeah, we got one of those.
The merchant's eyes light up as you approach. So, he asks eagerly, have you found a 2-star gargoyle?
Yeah, I have.
After you summon the monster, the merchant calls the innkeeper over to have a look at the beast.
What do you want from the gargoyle?
She then places a large sack on the ground and asks if you can have the gargoyle stand on top of it.
Why?
Once it's on top, you hear countless cracking noises coming from inside the bag.
Did we just use the gargoyle as, like, a nutcracker?
What a helpful creature,
Yep.
she remarks with a smile. It cracked open all these nuts in one go. Thank you for your help. I can't imagine it's easy preparing snacks for all our guests, the merchant says, then hands you your reward.
Free staring. And more importantly, my certificate with 4 stars on it. Skilled monster tamer.
I may ask for your help again in the near future. he says with a smile. Until then.
Do you have anything else for me, sir?
You there, the merchant says. Fetch me an ice tortoise, 3 stars or above, and make it snappy.
Make it snappy. Got ya! Snapping tortoise!
He then procures a picture and
I
shows
don't
it
think
to
we
you.
even have a 1-star one of
It
these.
looks like this. It sounds like he wants an even stronger monster than before. He tells you that it nests in cold areas, then all but shoos you away. You make note of the information and bid the man farewell.
Nests in cold areas. I feel like I do now have to move on. Unless, like, I can find it within, like, these 3. But I get the feeling that it will be easier to find it further on.
The guru mentioned there would be a cave leading to the end wall in this area. The party takes a look around. Polka takes notice of a crack in the snow and ice. Upon closer examination, you realize it must be the cave entrance. It's been almost entirely snowed in.
That's why we couldn't see it.
If you can just clear the snow away, you should be able to pass inside.
What's the plan? Go, Flame Primal, go!
The flame primal appears before you and melts the snow blocking the entrance in an instant. You have to admit you're getting quite good at controlling these primals. In fact, you might be able to control the flame primal well enough to keep everyone warm in the harsh climbs ahead.
Cave. Snowfield. That sounds like somewhere I might be able to find an ice tortoise.
In the distance,
So that's the end
you
wall.
see a massive cliff looming over the vast expanse of thick snow before you. That must be the end wall, the ghoul says gravely. Warmed by the flame primal, the party sets off in the direction of the massive sheet of ice.
Make your way to the end wall. Wait, let's just check. Okay, there appears to be a lot of wiggly. We want to end up over there, so we're gonna go up here first.
The sand skiff slows to a crawl.
It's not good with snow, huh?
Actually, nope. It's stopped entirely. You peer down at the wheels to find them completely packed with snow. You won't get across the snow in the sand skiff like this.
We're gonna have to turn this sand skiff into a sled. Better make it snow-worthy!
Before you can even get the words out, Polka is muttering to himself and drawing up blueprints.
Good job, Polka.
His Sand Skiff Mark II plans, he announces, will require planks, or something plank-like.
Shouldn't this be Mark III? We already have the Mark II.
2 long, thin planks of metal, to be precise, he says,
Skis!
giving you an idea.
Might be able to use a certain monster for this. Is it the Steel Primal?
You raise the card containing the steel primal high into the air. Now, with your primal wrangling powers coming into their own, you think you might be able to get the steel primal to help you.
It's always through the primals at them.
You summon it and manage to make it craft 2 long, skinny metal plates.
Hey!
Though it's not yet effortless, your control over the primals feels more responsive than ever. You hand the plates to a gleeful Polka, who immediately attaches them to the sand skiff.
Several hours later.
Thanks to Polka's efforts, the sand skiff can now travel across snow.
Hey! Soundskiff Mark III, let's go! Chest. Ha! We can use that gold to update someone else's armor.
Battle time.
That's Tortoise! Bill of good fortune! It also might be a new type of shroom. I should have bought more of those talismans, but also I need the money for other things. Leveled up. Treasure discovered. Alright, left, middle, or right, chat? Which one do we like? Which one's gonna get me that tortoise I need? Or the shroom. The shroom is also good. A new friend. Oh, gold. Gold is also good. Right, okay. Supreme Salve! Oh man! Oh man, there was a bill of godly fortune in that! There was a bill of godly fortune in that! I can't believe we're in a situation here where the Supreme Salve was the worst possibility. What's with this flower?
You spot a number of small but mighty flowers poking up through the snow. The mere sight of them fills you all with hope.
They look a little bit like buttercups. Well, we don't have any more bills. So we're just gonna have to deal with the base 30%. But also, these things aren't that interesting. Well, I mean, a better wolf or vault wasp is good. Did she? No. Stop being so fast, Charles.
I expected nothing less.
Oh, a town. Let's go check the town. Icevale.
Not a soul stirs in the entire village. Perhaps it is long since abandoned.
Looks like gravestones over on the right. It's got an inn.
No one appears to be staffing the inn. You promise to the absent innkeeper you'll pay later, and scurry inside out of the cold.
I am actually going to use the inn, because why not?
Though it does not appear the owner is home, there are signs of life all throughout the cabin. You'd better not enter uninvited.
Understood.
This portion of the village appears to be a graveyard.
Alright, nothing to see here. It's the toothy fluff balls. That's a lot of pun there, after all. A lot of pun.
A masterful victory!
Treasure! Left or right? It's just a two-chest one this time. Right. I can't believe I was calling it Toothy Furball and its name is literally Mouthy Furball. I was so close, completely by accident. Yeah, that is a nice heal, and I'm gonna just go equip that. Let's swap out the Furball for something that does twice the healing. It uses twice the gems, but it does twice the healing. It's not quite as cute as the other Furball, though. Half as cute, yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Okay, we've got a nice tortoise. We've got... I'm assuming it's an ice elemental, or it could just be a water elemental. And some kind of icy treant. Snowy treant. So close. Aqua rock, that's what it's called. Wow. A water elemental using a rock as a shell. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Darn it. Dodged. Those magical items, indeed. 4 inches above the snow. Oh, a fight that we got into last week. One of the lair actions was to basically freeze this this thin layer of water that was across the entire arena. And like, so my DM asked me to roll the save for it, and I just sort of looked at him and went, I'm 4 inches off that water. It's not getting me. Okay. Trellis's speed is like equal to mine. So she doesn't go first all the time. I was considering if she went first all the time, just giving her the gargoyle. That's... I remember seeing something like this back in the last one. Save. Let's save before we go fight the big tough knight.
You come across a warrior clad head to toe in black armor, singularly focused on his swordcraft. He seems quite skilled. You spot a sign near him which reads, "Challengers welcome. Must be strong." The warrior turns to face you. "You, young lady, are not yet ready," he says with it. You're not sure why he's laughing. You pay him no mind and continue on your way.
Somewhere to come back later. I can't remember if it was the first game or the second one that had one of those. I think it was the first game, wasn't it? Right. Event.
You're quite surprised to see an open-air stall set up here.
Ooh. Sure, let's have a look.
You poke your head into the stall just as the merchant within whips around to greet you.
Oh yeah, I guess Gladio did look kind of like that, didn't... Yeah, didn't she?
Everything's on sale, she says, and casually mentions that her father might punish her for any unsold stock.
Sale. salve, quality salve, omnisalve, antidote, curatives. Let's just go all the way to the end. Some bills of good fortune! Don't mind if I do. Five bills of good fortune. Yeah, the night we had to fight for legendary equipment was in the first game. For sure.
The merchant says she'll return to face her father, bids you farewell, and begins breaking down her stall. No more shopping for you, it seems.
Ah, there is a chest down here. Hey, a bill of godly fortune! Wait. Nope. Yep. Ooh, and a chunky gold nugget that sells for 2,000. Don't mind if I do.
Ooh, I can feel the chill from here. To battle.
I see we've got fire rock. Fear rock. Actually, not fire. Fear. It's dark type, I guess. That's why it's terrifying to look at.
Beautiful.
Okay, it's not actually dark type. Oh, you said you were going to have your first D&D session, Nick. How'd it go? Ooh, a Supreme Inspire Elixir. Nice, nice. Another stall! I'll stop by. It's a different merchant.
I've got a collection of rare monsters, the merchant says, glancing to and fro as he removes the cloth covering a nearby cage.
Questionable merchant, though. Oh man, look at that wraith! We can't afford that! Oh, wyvern! We haven't even... I don't think we've even seen a wyvern! Undyne, Gold Fango, Aqua Rock, Fear Rock. These are really expensive, though. You say that, but I don't think I can actually sell stuff here. Yeah.
He leans in close. Speak
Yeah,
not a
there's
word of
no
this to
selling
anyone,
here.
he whispers in your ear and breaks down his stall. No more shopping for you, it seems.
Yeah, as much as that wraith would be real great. Oh, I still need that ice tortoise. I don't want to go actually to the end wall before I get that ice tortoise to take back to the thing. And, you know, turn myself into a 5-star.
Battle time.
It definitely feels like I need to give Trellis the gargoyle now. Then it will take 90 wishes to summon me. Ah, that's Genshin, isn't it? Alright. I need a tortoise. Left, middle, or right? Middle. Alright. That's an orc child. It was always going to be an orc child. Alright. I keep saying I should probably give the gargoyle to Trellis, and then I don't. But I mean, then again, when I go back to buy new equipment, I'm probably buying new equipment for myself, and that'll increase my speed. Treasure! Alright. Left, middle, or right? Tortoise, 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 tortoise. Tortoise, tortoise. Left. Nope! Ah! The tortoise was over there! But it wasn't actually good enough. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Good spot here. I'll stop by. How good's the money? Ooh, a 20% premium. A 20% premium. More money. Now I almost want to sell the other things that I wasn't going to sell. I need to keep the things that get rid of things for me. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Invigorants and the Protector and let's just go. Let's just sell stuff. What freeze potion? I don't think I have a freeze potion, do I? Oh, or do you mean something that removes freeze? Because I mean, I was gonna keep those anyway. We'll keep the bellwether and the smoke bomb. Sealed stones are always going to be useful, and spare elixirs need to be kept. Panaceas. A defroster, that was it. I could probably get rid of salves, but no. How much is my old equipment worth? Not a whole lot. The rings are pretty worthwhile, but do I want to sell my old stuff though? Kinda, yeah. It is probably better to sell it. And I mean, this way, if we happen across that purveyor of monsters again. Alright, we'll keep the various rings. Hey, you know what? Yeah, let's go for the end wall.
At last, you've reached the end wall. It is a cliff taller than any you've seen, and its breadth extends as far as the eye can see. It practically defies you to conquer it. You try to climb it, but its face is sheer ice, and your hands find no purchase.
Can we just melt through it with fire primal? Flame primal?
But you will not be defeated. You redouble your efforts and scramble partway up, only to see a giant snowball hurtling your way. In a show of quick thinking, you summon the flame primal and melt it before it crashes into you. Alas, that movement throws you off balance, and you plummet into the snow at the base of the end wall.
At least there's snow here. What do I do? Again, or I yield. Again!
Rigol's plea for you to stop goes unheeded, and you hurl yourself bodily at the icy cliff. This time, an even larger snowball drops down from the heavens. Sensing your life is in danger, you abandon your climb. You announce that you won't be trying again, and Rigol applauds the sagacity of your decision. He then reminds you that no one even knows if the Nuterra the Guru spoke of is real.
Yeah, but we should go and look and find out.
Polka doesn't look quite so ready to give in. Nuterra's existence is irrelevant, he says. noting that the guru said it was simply where you'd find what you seek. Trollis reckons she can climb it and leaps at the end wall. The party is divided. Legol opposes any attempt to advance, but Polka and Trollis insist on scaling the wall. Thanks to the flame primal's warmth, the debate carries on for some time. Suddenly, your vision blurs. You've drawn upon the flame primal's power for too long, and your body has reached its limit.
No. Is this where we're going to get picked up by someone helpful who happens to live in that cabin in the abandoned village?
The flame you called forth blinks out of existence, and a piercing chill sets in once more. Between your exhaustion and the cold, you feel yourself growing faint.
Hey look! A stranger. What's this? We haven't had any visitors here for quite some time.
These words, and the shape of an old woman emerging from the snow, are the last things you register before you lose consciousness. Your eyes open, and your surroundings come into focus. You're in a bed. Next to you sits an old woman. "Come around, have you?" she asks gently. You suppose she's been looking after you. Perhaps drawn by the noise you're making, Legol and the others burst into the room. They all fawn over you in turn. "Care for something to eat?" the old woman asks, her voice as soothing as any curative.
How will I respond? Thank you.
You accept her kind offer immediately, offering your thanks loudly and profusely. "A model youth, if ever there was one," the woman says, nodding enthusiastically as she sets to cooking. The food is simple and warm. It heals your body and mind with every bite. Polka broaches a bit of conversation while you eat. "I didn't happen to see anyone else in the village." The old woman says she'll take you to meet the others, and shuffles out of the cabin.
The others are all in the graveyard, aren't they? Yep.
The old woman leads you to the graveyard.
She's literally holding a shovel in that picture.
"They're all gone now," she says softly. Her face creases with profound sadness. Eager to leave a land in which nothing can grow, each one tried to scale the end wall and reach New Terra. But not a single one returned. Eventually, the old woman was the only one left.
I mean, clearly they returned if they're buried here, unless she just, like, made a pile.
Her own son was also among those who set out to scale the end wall. Still, the old woman ventures to the end wall once a day, clinging to the last shred of hope she has that he will return. She tells you how grateful she's been for your company after so much time alone, and suggests you spend the night in Icevale.
Sure, why not? Nothing could possibly go wrong. The next day. Yeah!
A piercing shriek launches you out of a deep sleep and onto your feet. That was the kindly old woman's voice. You're sure of it. You all agree to check in on her. The party hurriedly piles into her humble abode, to find the old woman doubled over, clutching her back and unable to move. She's thrown her back out, Polka says matter-of-factly.
How will you assist her? Leave it to Polka, leave it to Trellis, leave it to Legal. Leave it to Polka? Maybe. But that seems a terrible idea. Oh, none of these options look good! It only hurts if you let it, says Legal. Everyone pull what, Trellis? And I don't think Polka should be performing first-time surgery on this lady. I don't know what's good. I mean, I know why I think we're getting close to endgame, Nick, because we're running out of spaces for new characters. Yes, I jinxed this. It's fine. All that's happened is she's thrown her back out. Charles's pool could be visited. Yeah, right? You want... Yeah, let's let Polka...
There's a first time for everything, I suppose, he says. I'll have to perform surgery. Wish me luck. Absolutely not, the old woman protests. Perhaps, sensing no small amount of danger to her life, the woman remains where she is and informs you that there is a curative that will ease her suffering.
Ah, quest.
One derived from Solnivias, rare flowers that bloom across the snowy plains.
I know where to find those!
She's fed you and provided shelter. You must find that flower for her.
We found the flowers already. You know, conveniently. I am gonna walk up there in case of, the Wandering Merchant's here. Sweet.
You turn your head toward the source of the sound and see the merchant looking half frozen, waving at you from afar. You wave back, agog at the sight. What's a merchant like him doing in a place like this?
Why is he following us? It's suspicious.
The merchant is shivering something fierce.
I thought for sure I'd find something rare and unusual if I followed you all, but this is ridiculous. There's not a customer in sight. I mean, you didn't have a customer the last place we left you either, so...
Please, you lot are my only hope, he pleads, and lays out his wares.
Let's just check with this monster merchant. Yeah, this monster merchant won't give me something big and fancy. Can't get a wreath from this guy. I should probably buy the better equipment rather than trying to keep this money in case we find that other guy. Fast mail, that's new. Man, and I just bought Legala thing. Although actually I'm not using this armor, am I? Because it makes people slower. I'd rather not make people slower. Who needs speed? Yeah, speed is useful though. To get ahead of the monsters. Chainmail, trellis, and then I'm gonna sell the equipment that I just replaced. To recoup a little bit of my costs. So with that change, Trellis is still even speed. So you know what? I think I will give Trellis the gargoyle. I was blind and I missed it. There it is. Gargoyle. What was her passive again? What, trellises? Let's take a look at people's passives. Trellises is she recovers 4 HP when attacking. And she has immunity to paralysis. Polka has immunity to seal. And decreased fire and water damage. Legal has 4 HP recovery at the end of combat. And decreased dark damage. And I have recovery skills and items used by self-heal more. And decreased light damage. Okay, so no one here is immune to being frozen. That's important. I think I'm going to equip the freeze stay here. Oh, the dark stay ring is what's making Trellis super fast anyway. So there's not much point swapping her for increased crits. Okay. That's fine. Remind me of what you want, sir.
Have you found the
3
tortoise?
star.
He inquires. You shake your head and take another look at your notes. I'll have one for you soon, you reassure him.
3 stars and above.
Then take your leave.
that way.
You spot a small flower poking its head above the snow. Surely that must be a Solnivia. There are several jutting up from the snow, but you pluck just one and resolve to return to the old woman.
Rare flower. Deliver. Solnivia. I'm going to walk to do this in case we can find another tortoise. Well, a tortoise. Of appropriate strength. No tortoise. Hey! Guaranteed treasure chest! Hey, maybe I can get that snowy treant. Treasure! Alright, left, middle, or right. Snowy treant would be great. Yes, we did see her in the shop. That full party heal. Oh no, it wasn't a full party heal, it was the healing of ailments, wasn't it, on that one? I can't remember. I saw one thing with healing of ailments and one of them that was a healing one. Middle. Da-da-dun. Well, we got a curing target of all status ailments except KO. But not a treant. We got a single-use treant. Yeah, you don't need to equip them, and anyone can use them.
Burst through the door, Solnivia in hand. Polka grinds it according to the old woman's instructions and spreads the resulting salve on her back. Ah, that feels better already, she coos. Indeed, she seems to be instantly healed.
Impressive.
Thank you ever so much. You must be chilled to the bone, she chirps as she begins preparing you a meal. The party decides there's nothing that cannot wait until tomorrow and agrees to spend yet another night in Icevale.
Hopefully we won't get woken up by a scream this time. The next day.
Upon waking, your party begins discussing how to proceed.
What do we do now? Live with the old woman? No. Turn around and leave. Attempt to scale the end wall, clearly.
Sure, you gave up on scaling the end wall yourself, but you didn't have a plan then. Surely if you all put your heads together... Polka and Trollis, who were already eager to find Nutera, seize on this idea. Legol, the sole dissenter, can tell he's been outvoted. If that's what you want, he says grudgingly. And so the party resolves to take another crack at climbing the end wall, but not before checking in on the old woman one last time.
You see the old lady before we leave.
You knock at the door to the old woman's cabin, but there's no answer. Might she still be asleep?
Maybe she has been put out of her misery. Yep, that's a dead body.
You walk in to check on her and find her lying abed cold to the touch.
How did this happen?
The Solnivia could have been poisonous, Legol posits. But Polka refutes that hypothesis upon examining her. He pronounces her dead of natural causes.
Natural causes. I mean, flowers are natural, but sure.
From the sub-Terran village to Steelborough to the City of Flame and onward, you've left a trail of death and disease in your wake.
Not all of those were my fault. There must be pestilence incarnate, you say quietly.
If there is a god of pestilence among us, it's me, Legol says, coming to your defense. Polka counters that were you a god of pestilence, the continued good health of the entire party would be inexplicable and, frankly, illogical.
Good point, well made, Polka.
Trollis gently strokes your back and suggests you all give the old woman a proper burial.
More grave digging! It's going to be more difficult here. There's probably permafrost. Find a suitable plot. Yep, right here.
You decide to bury the woman beside the other graves in Icevale, if only so she won't be lonely in death. You wish to mark her grave like the others, but you see no wood from which you might fashion something to do so. Didn't we see a few tree ants on the way here? Polka proffers. Tree ant timber would do the job quite well, he explained.
Let's go kill a tree ant so that we can make a grave marker.
So it's decided. You'll fell a tree ant and use its wood to mark the woman's grave.
Necromancer might be a good one. Is there anywhere in particular it's suggesting if we should find a tree ant? No, it's just go for a 1 to find a tree ant. Understood. Attacked a monster! Oh! That's unusual! Instead of getting attacked, we attacked it.
Battle time.
Tree ants and a tortoise. Ah, this is an event battle. I can't use the bills of good fortune. Boo. Boo. And now I go first this time. Oh dear, deadlifting. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. unnecessary crits. Sure, let's level up.
Legol efficiently breaks down the treant. Out of nowhere, Polka starts. "I've just had a brilliant idea," he yelps.
Brilliant idea. Is it called make a ladder out of treant bits to climb the end wall?
Polka wishes for you to collect more treant timber. "Are we building a whole house?" Legol grouses, side-eyeing Polka. The target of his ire, however, is already off searching for treants.
Oh, 5 more treants. Hey, Ice Tortoise's enemy story. We're still missing a type of wasp and a type of wolf. And whatever this is. And this, which is probably a variant of that. So. There's a lot of monsters we haven't seen. Quite a lot of monsters we haven't seen. But actually, it only appears like there's one more primal, maybe. Anyway, where was that tortoise? In ancient times, these beasts' shells were used for divination. Priests heated them until they cracked and read the resulting pattern. The times changed, as did their exalted status. The once mystical beasts are now treated as nothing more than seaside pests. Seaside pests? They live in the snow! Similar to using bones. I mean, it's basically using bones. A tortoise's shell is attached to its skeleton after all. Come on, just let me get the monsters while I'm doing this. Yeah, I remember that information about lobsters.
Beautiful.
Like they used to be eaten by poor people. But now... Now lobster very expensive. That was 2 more treants. Yeah, so we need 3 more treants. Hey, we've unlocked the Snowy Treants enemy story. Wait, did we not find the regular treants? As winter approaches, small animals flock to the treants' hollows, seeking warmth. The treants happily oblige. The poor creatures are frozen solid and added to a collection deep in the woods, which might even contain an adventurer or two. I mean, maybe that section isn't for a regular treant, it's for something entirely different, I don't know. But yeah, it's sad that we don't get to have treasure for these battles, because they characterize as story battles. Oh, that's one treant on its own. We need 2 more treants. What's everyone's favourite tree-like race? It's not really something I've thought about, but I guess I have a particular fondness for the ants. Right, that's all the treants.
This ought to be enough wood for our purposes, Polka announces with a satisfied nod. Trollis suggests you stop by the old woman's grave and place a flower on it.
Does that mean we need another flower? Yep, we need another flower.
This one cutest, she beams, and picks a single flower from the ground.
A vampire tree, huh? Wasn't that something like that in Lord of the Rings as well?
Flower in hand, you make your way back to Icevale.
An enemy appears. Hey, regular enemy encounter. Come on, tortoise.
Battle
That's
time.
not a tortoise. There was, if I recall correctly, a tree that tried to eat the hobbits. I don't think it was... I'm not sure if it was actually included in the movies. Because they were rescued by, what's his name? The character that didn't appear in the movies. Forgotten what his name is. Tom Bombadil, yes. It's been a long time since I read Lord of the Rings.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Treasure! Hey, it's been too long. Left, middle, or right? Middle. That's a defroster. Yeah, none of those options were particularly interesting. Defrosters might be useful soon though. Right, let's go finish up with the woman's grave.
You fashion the wood into a fine marker for her final resting place and place the flower atop it. You clasp your hands to pray, but no, something's missing.
Who?
Polka.
Oh.
Where did Polka go? When did he leave? You're certain he was with you right up until you returned to the village. You have to find him.
Let's find Polka. I wonder where he is. Oh, the old woman's flipside story. Now that we've properly buried her. There she is right there. Okay, we do still have like 5 people down here we haven't met. I've been alone for ages, dears, and it makes me oh so happy to cook for someone. Go on now, eat up and make a dear old woman happy. My secret ingredients are frogs, lizards, and juicy pit vipers. Come now, don't be shy. The decade or 3 of drying in the sun is where the flavour comes from. I'll take your word for that, lady. I'll take your word for that.
You quickly spot Polka puttering around the sand skiff.
Oh, he wanted the wood for the sand skiff, did he?
He takes notice of you too. We're all set, he chirps. You gather he's been preparing the sand skiff for your eventual departure.
Okay, what has he done to the sand skiff with wood that's going to help us get up that wall?
You take your leave of Icevale and prepare to face the end wall once more.
Event. Good spot here. I mean, we don't have much to sell at the moment. We don't want to sell at wholesale prices anyway. I am just going to walk. In case we get ourselves the tortoise we need. We don't have a gold fungo yet. It's got a laser.
Oh!
Treasure! Left, middle, or right? Let's get us a gold fungo. Or some gold. That's also fine. Gold or a gold fungo? You go with right? Okay. Da-da-dun. That's an ogre. 2-star ogre. Is this better than the ogre I currently have? No. It's the same. Apparently you should just stick to middle. Double gold.
To battle.
Heal itself. Ooh. Acquired revenge. Attacks deal 5 extra damage when HP is below 25%. Interesting. Treasure. I don't know if we can get a better mouth fuzzball. But I guess we could try. Yes, we got our revenge. Revenge has been obtained. Left. Omnisalve! Hey, look, it's all healing. This is fine. You see, now I've got to remember that Legal does well when he's on low HP. Because I'm gonna forget. So small. So small.
A masterful victory!
Alright. What's your clever plan, Polka?
As you approach the end wall, you're intimidated once more by its preposterous scale.
How do you intend to scale up the sheer force of will? Find a way to upgrade the Sandscape. That's always the answer.
We'll upgrade the sand skiff, you announce to the party. What sort of upgrade? Ligol asks. You give him a smug look.
Whatever Polka was thinking about.
You say all you need to do is make it fly.
Making it fly. Oh no, are we turning it into a helicopter?
Polka's glasses catch the light just so. I thought it would come to this. I'm one step ahead of you, he proclaims. On Polka's orders, you set fire to the wood you gathered earlier.
Hot air balloon! Hot air
The
balloon!
balloons now attached to the sand skiff inflate as the hot air fills them, and the skiff softly lifts off the ground.
The Sandscape can fly!
I swear I've seen something like this before.
Yes, this is the Mark IV.
Trollis is utterly delighted by the unexpected flight. Her joy is tempered by violent gusts that grow more intense as the skiff climbs.
Dun, dun, dun. Ooh.
It's a bit too dangerous to continue on, so you seek out a suitable landing spot. You strain to see through the blizzard, but you're almost certain there's enough space to land on a protrusion partway up the end wall.
Part way up, huh?
You bring the sand skiff in for a landing. Surveying the area, you see that there's an opening in the end wall big enough for everyone to fit through.
Cave. See what's inside the mysterious opening. Enter end wall, 44th floor. Sure.
You fashion a torch from some of your sand skiff fuel and enter the cave.
It's one of these where I have limited light, huh? Ooh, that music though. That is a different kind of wasp. Bill of good fortune, eh? For the wasp buds nutrient. That wasp is a dark type. Overkill. Find me a new friend, please. Left, middle, or right? Middle. Okay. Oh no! Oh wait, no, that's the best thing here. Just wanna uncover that, and then I'm going to go back to this chest. Quality of myself. Ooh, Wyvern Gold Fungo. Old Iceland on the waters. You know, actually, all of these are creatures I don't have. Hill of Good Fortune. Provide friend. We did not need a crit to that healing. Oh, I forgot that was gonna result in me not being able to gargoyle. This is fine. Ooh. Oh man, we failed the 70%. We failed the 70%. Hey, but we have been given a guaranteed chest for this battle though. So maybe we can have a treant, or maybe a better tail toad. I don't know. The rewards are indeed worse. We can still get a treant though, we don't have a treant. Treasure! Left, middle, or right? Right. Ta-da! Nope. None of those options were good. Not really. Alright, I'm gonna go around this way because I'm assuming. Oh! Wait, we didn't have the Tailtoad's enemy story yet? Long, long ago, people told stories of a monster that would turn into a prince if kissed by a princess. It was quite popular, and survived for several generations. In retrospect, it was likely the fact that touching this creature, let alone kissing it, could poison you to death, that caused that story to fall out of favour. Yeah, don't go kissing poisonous frogs. That's a terrible idea. Alright, I'm gonna go around because I assume that this is just gonna connect back to where we were initially. And I assume that we're gonna want to be going up. So I'm going to go the other way first. Event!
You spot two monsters chattering amongst themselves. You hide, watching them carefully as you strain to hear what they're saying.
Wait! That orc we saw earlier was a different kind of orc because it was wearing red and not green. Ice, rock, hard walking there. Hide treasure, yes.
The party hastily scribbles down the snatches of conversation they've heard. You saw more than your fair share of iced over rocks on the way here. Might the beasts have stashed the treasure somewhere amongst them? While you were lost in thought, the monsters went about their business and vacated the premises. You gather up everyone's notes and stuff them into a pack. You'll be on the lookout for places matching the description you've heard.
Ice, massive boulders. Who hides treasure in such an inaccessible place? Ooh, actually, there might be a way up there as well. More Tailtoads. Treasure! Some gold? Or maybe a toad? Tailtoads. Oh dear. Oh dear. Middle. Okay. It's a 3-star Tailtoad! That's a better Tailtoad! Ooh. sad dead end. I kind of want to go back. It looks like I should have gone right initially.
To battle.
Tortoises. Yay, crits. Ooh, still. Gonna have to hit it again. Unnecessary crits. Treasure. Tortoise, 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 tortoise. Left, middle, or right? Tortoise. Right. Da-da-dun! Nope. Not the tortoise. Right. I'm gonna leap my way back. Because I want to check that right from the entrance bit. That's true, there wasn't a 3-star available. There's a tortoise. I'm not going to use another tally. Fluffball's tough.
That's how it's done.
Treasure! Left, middle, or right? Can we get a tortoise this time? Middle. Da-da-dum. Tortoise! One-star tortoise, but it's still a tortoise. Hey, mouthy furballs, enemy story. Their fur unkempt and overgrown, these functionally blind creatures bite anything they sense is moving, in the hopes that it is edible. As one might imagine, biting anything that moves, be it vicious or poisonous, is a fine way to cut your life short. As a result, they are nearing extinction. Oh dear. Deserved, but they just want to eat, and all they have is their mouths. It's just like a shark.
Battle time.
Okay, that's true. I think sharks do have other senses, it's just that their sense of taste is the best one, right? Okay, right, that's the way through. It's not the bit over there. So we need to go back over there. Also, to be fair, I don't know much about sharks. An extra gem at the start of battle? Don't mind if I do. Hey, Legal, you can sort that out, right? Ah, yeah, sharks neuter sensitive too. I remember this. Isn't it like that popping them on the nose is good because it makes them think they've run into something? Or something? Because their eyes are on the side of their head, and therefore they have difficulty seeing right in front of them, or something. Up the stairs. Wait. No. Not up the stairs yet. Hit. There we go. Now up the stairs. I had to flip the rest of the cuts. That looks like some potential new friends. I'm just going for the base chest chance.
Beautiful.
We'll encounter a lot of these, I think.
I expected nothing less.
Hey, we got treasure! Left, middle, or right? Any monster is good. Any monster. Because I don't have any of those. Left. Da-da-da. That's a salve. Ooh, Omnipanacea. A shark with a buzzsaw for mouthparts, huh?
A tiny sphere of pure light appears before you, gently floating in the air. You lean in to give it a closer look.
I feel like I've seen the jaw of a shark like that, actually. It's a fairy!
Your eyes refocus, revealing the form of a fairy, the likes of which you've only ever seen in books. A fearsome beast lies within this wall. You'd best go home if you value your life.
Fearsome beast?
The fairy says.
Could it be an ice primal?
But you'll heed no such advice. After all, the fairy's probably a monster themselves. You press on.
Oop, music stopped. Fine, I wanted to stab you in the back anyway. Yep, that sounds like typical Fae shenanigans.
The fairy fades from view, revealing a horde of agitated monsters. They lunge at you.
Dun. Dun. It ate ammonites? Aww. I like ammonites. Not as much as trilobites, but I like ammonites. Yes, never eat food that the Fae offer you, and also don't disrespect them, that's true. But you could still fall afoul of them completely by accident. They just don't work the same as humans. Level up. Level up. Treasure! We got treasure! We got treasure from a story fight. Ooh. One of these could be our tortoise. Left or right? There's no middle. Left. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. It was only a 1-star tortoise, that's fine, and it's a 1-star orc wildling, which is in fact something we don't have yet. Brand new friend.
The monster's taken care of. You look warily this way and that. No sign of the fairy. You continue on, carefully.
Enemy. Nice script.
That's how it's done.
Level up. Ooh. Applied knowledge. Add 5 to damage if target is afflicted by a status ailment. Cool. Ooh. End wall midpoint.
Though you've clearly ascended, the cave has brought you once again to the end wall's exterior. The only way up from here is straight up the end wall's sheer face.
But didn't we leave the soundscape? Alright.
You take notice of a light above your head as you clamber up the wall. You raise your head in time to see a massive snowball hurtling toward you.
Fire primal. Oh no, just dodge.
You somehow manage to dodge the snowball, only for the sound of someone snickering to reach your ears.
I see, the snowballs are also face shenanigans, are they?
Battle time.
turtles only come in 1, 2, and 3-star flavors, right? So maybe it's more difficult to get a higher level one. Yeah, actually, that means he wants the best kind of tortoise. Back inside again. The 72nd floor. I think you're making some soup. No? It's just I have a friend that refers to types of things as flavors, and I think I picked that up. Flavors works most of the time anyway. Ooh, a suit stone. Slide him.
Get up.
Venom Stinger. Glad it missed. I'm still wondering if it's going to repeat around, and I'm just gonna finish this game, and then they'll announce the next one. So far, it's happened each time. Treasure. Okay. I need a gold fungo. Or the dark wasp. Left, middle, or right? What we liking? Middle? Okay. Bill of Godly Fortune! Ooh. I think the gold fungo might have been better. There was a 3-star there too. Gold fungo enemy story! Orc wildling enemy story! Two enemy stories. Gold fungo. Due to their mutated toxins, these monsters gleam in the sun. Their alluring glitter beguiles many an adventurer into eating them. I'm not sure I'd want to eat something that looks like gold. Eating them induces vomiting. The glittering discharge further bewitches the poor adventurers into ending their own lives. So you eat them because they're shiny, then you throw up, look at your shiny, shiny vomit, and decide to no longer live. Orc wildling. Proficient with weapons and armour, these orcs strut around like they own the place in a show of strength to their fellows. Such arrogance often results in exile from their homelands, so they wander, aimless and alone, in search of a place to sleep. Ooh, chest. Hey, a bill of godly fortune!
To battle.
Die from embarrassment, huh? Maybe. That's one way to see it, I suppose. Alright. Now up. So many different kinds of things. Just all of the different kinds of things.
Battle.
Yes, so many variants. Just so many. Oof, only 7. That treant's gonna have 1 health left.
The path before you is littered with bones. Polka picks one up and examines it. They are indeed human, he says grimly.
Well, I mean, that was the question I was about to ask. Are they human bones?
Just then, another ball of light appears before you. But this one seems different than the last.
This one's dressed slightly differently.
The Frost Primal lives here. I think it'd be wise to turn around and leave, the fairy says, clearly trying to be helpful.
Is a frost primal. I mean, I said ice primal, but I was close enough.
That sure sounds like a trap to you. The party readies their weapons.
This is when this one's not trying shenanigans, right? The first primal is real, I'll have you know, the fairy says. Oh no, it is a trap.
The fairy fades from view, revealing a horde of slobbering monsters. They set upon you at once.
Yeah, those wasps look slobbery. Look at their tongues. Well, yeah, of course it was going to be fey shenanigans. It's always fey shenanigans. They're all pretty darn fast. Still gonna light spell them. Those dark wasps are weak to it. Yay! No more fetus ailments. We didn't have any, but it's still yay. Yeah, I thought that weapon would be weak to bolt damage. Missed me. Big crap. Now we got a chest after the last one of these battles. Are we getting one this time? We did! Treasure! Left, middle, or right? Either of the monsters in that battle would be new monsters, I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure we didn't have a wyvern. Middle. Middle. Wyvern!
Those bones, were they all the fairy's hapless victims? Among them may well be the remains of the old woman's son. One thing's certain. Next time they appear, you're not letting those fairies get away.
Devil Wasp's enemy story. Yeah, it's a devil wasp. I didn't actually look at the name of it before, did I? Devil Wasp. If you're lost in a dark forest, beware of tiny red lights. They could be the flames of these vile, soul-sucking wasps. It's said that these wasps induce hallucinations of hope and despair in their captives. Agitated souls apparently make for a tastier meal. Upper reaches of the end wall.
You feel a slight tremor and look up to see a massive snowball hurtling toward you from above.
Snowballs again.
You summon the flame primal and melt it before it hits you. You lock your eyes on the top of the end wall.
Da, 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 da. Lots of snowballs.
To find that snowball was but the first of many. You can't possibly hope to melt them all. You'd bet your card case this is those fairies doing. We'll just have to avoid them as we climb, Ligol says, perhaps concerned after you overextended yourself in ice.
Yeah, puzzle set is probably true. When you approach a snowball, it drops towards you one space for every space you move. Snowballs will damage you if they hit you, move left and right out of their way, and make your way to the top. Ah! Beyond this point, you'll be unable to save or load data. I want to save here because we're like at the end of stream time. I should have just stopped before we came up here. Would I like to save? Yes, I would like to save my current progress. Hooray! Good, I do get the opportunity to save. Alright then. I'll call it here then. Thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter for updates, which is linked below. The stream schedule is posted in both places, both on Twitter and here on YouTube on the community tab. And the next scheduled stream is Friday for more Monochrome Mobius. So I hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thanks for coming. This is Kalla signing out. See ya! Bye bye!